Hello everyone and welcome back to our Avatar The Last Airbender reaction. Today it looks like we might be facing another sort of moral dilemma, perhaps, with the Great Divide.
How great will this division be?
Probably pretty great.
Because I mean,
imagine.
it's a title of the show, so it's going to be somewhat great. It's not the small divide. It's the great or the uneventful divide.
The Grand Canyon Divide.
Right.
Okay.
Aren't you forgetting the tarp?
Right, got it.
You're supposed to put the tarp on top of the tent. You know, so we don't get rained on.
But seeing how it's the dry season, you're not.
You're infuriating!
You worry about gathering the firewood, because that kindling's looking pretty sorry.
Wow. Uh-oh.
I don't like my firewood.
Maybe they're getting a little tired of each other.
Yeah.
Hey, where's the campfire? And what happened to the tent?
Why don't you ask Miss Know-It-All, Queen of the Twigs?
Oh, yeah? Well, you're Mr. Lazy Bum. King of the tent.
Oh!
Why don't you just switch jobs, settling feuds and making peace? All in a day's work for the Avatar.
Yeah. Oh no. Everyone's at each other's throats.
Split it.
Yeah.
Come on, Momo, that's fair. Appa's got 5 stomachs.
That's a compromise, Momo. You gotta learn.
There it is, guys. The Great
I
Divide.
could just stare at it forever.
Okay, I've seen enough. Looking for the canyon guide, I was here first!
Ooh, canyon guide.
He's an earthbender, and the only way in and out of the canyon is with his help. My whole tribe has to walk thousands of miles to the capital city of Ba Sing Se.
You're a refugee.
Huh, tell me something I don't know.
Is that your tribe?
That's the Zhang tribe, a bunch of low-life thieves. They've been the enemies of my tribe for 100 years.
Where are the rest of the Ganjin? Still tidying up their campsite?
Yes, but they sent me ahead of them to hold a spot.
I didn't know the Canyon Guide took reservations.
That's the ignorance I'd expect from a messy Zhang.
Oh no. Here's the man himself. Oh my gosh, what a great mustache.
Who's ready to cross this here canyon?
I was here first.
I can't guide people who aren't here.
It's so elegant.
Very different.
Yeah.
I could see.
You're not seriously gonna cave into these spoiled Ganjins, and we've got sick people that need shelter.
We've got old people who are weary from traveling.
Sick people get priority over old people.
Maybe you Zhangs wouldn't have so many sick people if you weren't such slobs.
If you Ganjins weren't so clean, maybe you wouldn't live to be so old.
Ready to put your peacemaking skills to the test?
This is the Avatar. And if you give him a chance, I'm sure he can come up with a compromise.
You could share the Earthbender and travel together?
We'd rather be taken by the Fire Nation.
Really? Really?
Wow.
I am not Tapas.
Oh, I'm here with you. We're all going down together, and Appa here will fly your sick and elderly across.
Right.
You show him who's boss.
Yeah.
Sorry, Appa. You'll have to do this on your own.
Are you sure it's a good idea getting involved in this?
I'm not sure. But when have I ever been?
No food allowed in the canyon. It attracts dangerous predators. Ridiculous. Oh, would you rather be hungry or dead?
That's true.
That's a convincing argument, I think.
What a chomp.
Just pulled out a whole...
Turkey leg.
Appa's gonna take good care of you till we get there.
Aw, little Appa.
I think he's going to get there a lot faster than they are.
Yeah, wouldn't he could just make rounds, couldn't he?
Nice bending.
Experts tell us this canyon was most likely carved into the ground by earth spirits who were angry at local farmers for not offering them a proper sacrifice.
Wow, yeah, I'm glad he's here.
Hope you all brought sacrifices.
I like this guy.
I know, he has like not a concern in the world.
Right.
Damn.
Why'd you do that?
These people are fleeing the Fire Nation, aren't they? Gotta make sure we can't be followed. See?
Oh my god. Oh!
No, the guide! What the hell is that? Work together, team.
That thing is insane.
Oh.
Who has food? Did someone bring food?
Maybe.
What was that?
Canyon crawler, and there's sure to be more.
Your arms. They're broken.
We're trapped in this canyon.
Oh no.
Son of a gun.
Well,
Who brought the
Aang.
food?
Better learn earthbending real quick.
Yeah. You might have to.
Or they have to work together.
It's the Zhangs. They took food down here.
If there's anyone who can't go without food for a day, it's you pampered Ganjins.
Sticking together is the only way to...
I'm not walking another step with the likes of them.
We need to get out of this canyon. I won't die down
Oh no, he's losing it.
We're going to become part of the food chain because of you.
Unjustly blame the Zhangs like you always do.
No! I thought I could help you guys get along, but I guess that's not gonna happen. Ganjin's on this side and Zhang's on that side. Saga, you go with the Zhangs, and Katara, you go with the Ganjin. See if you can find out why they hate each other.
Who's carrying the earthbender?
Oh yeah.
The guide.
So you guys aren't gonna put up your tarps?
What for? It's the dry season. We like to use the tarp as a blanket.
Finally, someone gets it.
Uh-huh.
You really think it'll rain?
No, but you can never be too careful.
Of course. Really, bro?
Why should my people go hungry when the sneaky Zhangs are stuffing their faces?
They probably also brought food too.
Katara.
Why does your tribe hate the Zhang so much?
I bet you would enjoy hearing some history. The patriarch of our tribe, Jin Wei, was an earthbender warrior who was assigned an important duty, transporting our sacred orb to the Great Western Gate. Taking the orb from the east to the west represents the sun's rising and setting.
He's so majestic.
But as he approached the gate, Jin Wei was attacked by one of the Zhang Wei Jin, who looked at the orb with envy.
Interesting how they're portraying him.
Knocked Jin Wei to the ground and stole our sacred orb. You can never trust a Zhang.
So what's their version? Katara. Oh my.
She's being
they're
influenced.
You only know one side of the story.
Would I?
He didn't even question it.
The Ganjin think so badly of us, they probably assumed we brought food in and decided to bring food in themselves.
Oh my gosh.
Our conflict with the Ganjin goes back over 100 years. Wei Jin was leaving the western gate of our village when he saw a figure in the distance. Jin Wei collapsed on the ground. Jin Wei was transporting a sacred orb. Wei Jin tried to tend to the man's wounds, but Jin Wei insisted the orb was more important and asked him to take it back to his tribe. Kind Wei Jin promised to send help for the man as soon as he could. But as Wei Jin crossed the border, he was arrested. Instead of thanking him, they sentenced him to 20 long years in prison.
Wow.
We Zhangs will never forget that injustice.
You gonna finish that?
So what happened to the leader of the other? Like, couldn't he have set the story right?
Right.
It's okay, Momo. We'll be out of here soon enough.
It's lonely, isn't it? Being impartial.
I wish I could help these people get along. Our biggest problem is getting out of here.
I'm not so sure the two problems are unrelated.
A wise old man.
We're almost to the other side.
Until those creatures attack.
Will these people cooperate long enough to get out of the canyon?
They ambushed Jin Wei and stole the sacred orb.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Katara, what? Wei Jin didn't steal the orb. He was returning it to their village gate and was wrongfully punished by the Ganjin.
Not punished enough, if you ask me.
Hey, I get it. Now I need your help.
Aang is just fed up with
Yeah,
all
I
this
know.
baloney.
Need you all to put your heads together and figure out a way up this cliff.
Maybe the Zhang can climb the wall with their long, disgusting fingernails.
I forgot that to the Ganjin, unclipped fingernails is a crime punishable by 20 years in jail.
Oh no.
Harsh words won't solve problems. Action will.
Perhaps the Avatar is right.
Perhaps he is.
Oh.
You know, I take it back. Harsh words aren't so bad.
Show him, Aang. He's really bad.
Is that
Yeah.
food? You guys put our lives in danger because you couldn't go without a snack for a day? Is that egg custard in that tart?
Oh no,
Where
the
are-
smell.
There's a lot.
They're coming back for me. They've had a taste, and they're coming back.
This is kind of a wacky episode.
I just want us to get out of here alive.
Me too.
They're creepy, man. There's too many.
Everybody, watch me do what I do!
Oh.
Oh. Are they gonna ride them out of here?
Maybe. That would be cool. Look at that.
They're working together.
We're riding out of this hole!
What about the old man?
Wow. They're like ants.
Yes.
Everyone, get off!
Oh.
Let's have the bags over there.
I never thought a Ganjin could get his hands dirty.
And I never knew you Zhangs were so reliable in a pinch.
Perhaps we're not so different after all.
Too bad we can't rewrite history.
What?
Oh, come on.
You tyrants unjustly imprisoned Wei Jin.
Jin Wei? Wei Jin? I know those guys. I was there 100 years ago on the day you're talking about.
What?
Hey, you couldn't have remembered this earlier?
They were brothers. Twins, in fact. And they were 8. And most importantly, they were just playing a game. The sacred orb from the legend, that was the ball. And the eastern and western gates were the goalposts. Wei Jin didn't steal the ball. He picked it up and started running it back toward the other goal. But he stepped out of bounds. So the official put him in the penalty box.
Panda?
Not for 20 long years, but for 2 short minutes. There was no stealing and no putting anyone in prison.
Is this real?
What about our tribe's redemption ritual?
That's what the game was called. Redemption. Don't get me wrong, Wei Jin was kind of a slob, and Jin Wei was a little stuffed, but they respected each other's differences enough to share the same playing field.
I suppose it's time we forget the past.
And look to the future.
Nice.
Finally.
Good to see you, boy. Did you miss me?
I cannot thank you enough.
I try.
Oh!
Let us travel to the Earth Kingdom capital as one tribe.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm sick of this place.
Some luck you knew Jin Wei and Wei Jin.
Or you could call it lying.
Okay.
I made the whole thing up.
That is so wrong.
Now where's that custard tart?
I wondered. I mean, it seemed a little weird.
I mean, the redemption game, the panda.
It was a good lie, I guess.
So what really did happen?
Who knows? I mean, parts of each, I'm sure. Wow. Well, Aang can be quite creative when he wants to be. Very clever.
This one was a stressful one. I felt Aang's anger and just total, I don't know.
Yeah.
Lost control of everything. Well, I mean, it started off with Katara and Sokka, and that set the tone for the whole episode.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, by now we've had a couple of like kind of in-between episodes, I guess you would say, where we're just like learning a little bit more about everyone's personality and how they operate, and so it's been nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, those spider creature things were weird.
The cannon crawlers.
I did not like them. But I did like the old man.
He was great. I hope he made it home safe.
Right.
And he can
finds
recover.
a new job.
A little wacko, but this show has a lot of good, memorable, and wacky characters, so it's been fun.
All right. That's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.